Hi, I'm Mitchell Spearman. I'm pleased to tell you that I'm at the beautiful Isleworth Country Club in Orlando, Florida, home to 15 tour players and the Tavistock Cup. So come with me and let's see if we can improve your game. I'm on the 12th hole here at Isleworth Country Club, and it's a daunting hole. Just over 400 yards, a very intimidating tee shot, a narrow gap over two trees. This is the section for the single digit player. How do you get better? What is it that you need to work on to improve your game? We've all heard that you drive for show and you putt for dough. Well, I tell you what, this is more than driving for show. I've got to hit a good tee shot here. I've got to carry it over the trees. A lot of single digit players, they don't maybe hit the ball as high as they like and as far as they would like. They have tidy games, but they're not tour players. So the first thing you need to do is recognize your game, recognize your strengths and your weaknesses, and then play around them. Don't actually try and fight that. Don't try and be a hero and hit a driver just because it's 400-yard hole and you want to get on the green in two. You might have to hit a 3-wood, so we're going to have to find out how we go about doing that on this hole. Single-digit players, from my experience, tend to try too many things. They don't stick at anything long enough. I see single-digit players, one minute they're swinging back and they're on sort of what I call plane here, and then the next minute they've read the latest magazine and they think that the new way to swing is to bend more from the waist and whip the club inside and go flatter because they think they might hit it 10 yards further. And then I see them back out on the range a couple of weeks later and they're maybe trying a different style of swing. They may be trying to stay very centered over the ball on their backswing so they think they can improve their precision of their strike, and then they wonder why they've lost a few yards. What they don't do is actually think about themselves and actually do an analysis of themselves. How many greens are they hitting? How many fairways they're hitting? How many putts are they taking? Take a full round perspective look and then start to realize where you can improve. Is it hitting more fairways? Is it hitting a couple more greens? Is it going to be on the short game? Probably is going to be more on the short game than you realize. Anyway, let's get on with this tee shot and see how we go here. All single digit players, one thing you can do is you can emulate the tour player routine. So that really means standing behind the ball about 4 paces, seeing the shot you want to hit, taking your grip and walking up to the shot in such a way. I'm going ahead to do this right now, putting the club behind the ball. I come in with a slightly open stance here and I line my right foot up with the club. Then I put my left foot in position. I'm going to put the ball a little further forward on this tee shot here and take my setup. So now I'm just a little bit more behind the ball. I'm waggling the club, and because I want to hit this tee shot a little higher, I'm just putting a little more pressure on my right leg here at address. I'm going to swing back, and on the downswing I'm going to stay there a fraction longer, and I think that's going to give me just another degree or two of launch angle, which is all I need in order to hit this drive. So let's give it a try. Stand up, stay on that right side a little longer. And that one carried nicely over the trees. But there is another option available to me. I can go ahead, not try to be a hero, and take out my fairway wood. I know I'm going to leave myself a slightly longer second shot, but you know what? That's going to be much better than from playing this side of the trees. So, what do you do with the fairway wood? You've got to tee it down a little bit, but don't put it on the ground. Definitely make sure you use a tee. Get a practice swing, get the feeling for it here. Haven't used this club yet today, so I'll make sure I make a good swing with this. Take my setup. Accept the fact that it's going to be, the club's going to do the work for me. And there we go. I've got a slightly longer second shot into the green, but I'm thinking like a tour player, but I'm playing with my abilities. That's how you're going to be a good single digit player and perhaps get even better.